plant-based protein, the soy in there. When will I get massive boobs?
Have you met somebody with massive boobs? I mean, do all Japanese men have massive boobs?
Yeah,
you know,
so-
actually, the joke is, I say, you know, if some men do have boobs, then we can get rid of that.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
complete. That is the reality of it. My husband's been taking it, you know, for 22 years. No man boobs yet. But more importantly, all this stuff that's negative on soy. You know, here's what I say. Food is politics. Food is politics. And we're talking about an industry that has been owned by the dairy industry, honestly, for a long time. And I don't want to get into all the details of it because we can talk about this forever. But as a scientist, I know that people go, you know, they cite this website and that website, and I read this on the internet and that. And people say to me that they've done research, and I kind of go, you've done research? No, I've done research. I've tinkered in the lab. I've published papers. You read something in.
Yeah, you've read a blog.
You've read a blog. That's not. Sorry, I'm just being straight.
Yeah, no, I agree with
It's
you.
not quite research. And secondly, I've been using the Complete myself for so many years now, and I've asked people, listen, I get it. And here's the deal. I'm a scientist. You bring me, and I've asked this question now for at least 20 years. You bring me one actual clinical study. I don't need 10. You know, I can give you, 30 clinical studies in Juice Plus and several on Complete, and there's more coming out all the time on how great this product is. But you bring me one clinical study, a clinical study where there's, the abstract, the methods, the discussion, all of that, the data, what they've done. Not somebody's opinion, not what Dr. Mercola or so-and-so or the Weston Price Foundation or, not their opinions. I want a clinical study saying soy causes cancer, soy causes man boobs, all that stuff that you hear about soy. Just bring me one. And you know what, John? Guess what? Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody has brought me a single clinical study. I've looked myself.
Yeah.
Like, what is all this hoopla about soy? And I've kind of decided it is the dairy industry feeding our minds through all these subversive ways through other websites. And I don't want to get too involved in the politics of it, but it is food politics.
Yeah.
Not even one.